What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Deiveson Figueiredo and Joseph Benavidez, and what was honestly a sad fight to watch. 0-4 in world title fights for Joseph Benavidez, and he got really beat up, and it was brutal, man. He got put to sleep by a choke, and he got rocked twice, he got dropped. It was really a sad fight, man. It was just seeing an aging legend, who also never won the belt. So it's just kind of a sad story to me that he's never been the UFC champ because Mighty Mouse was so great. And then Henry Cejudo gets the belt, he never got his shot. And then, so many things. And then he fights Figueiredo, gets knocked out in the first fight. And then he gets choked out in the second, even worse performance. I really think it might be time for him to call it. It was sad, bro. It was a sad fight to watch. I felt sad seeing it, but Deiveson Figueiredo, I also felt really happy for. I think he's a really good flyweight. I think that he's a scary fighter. He has a lot of punching power, and honestly, I don't know who's going to be beating him. I think he's very legit. Moreno, I don't know if I see Moreno beating him. I don't know if I see Askarov beating him. I think Deiveson Figueiredo is the real deal at 125 pounds and maybe a long-sitting champion. He may be. Now, let's talk about the next matchup for both these guys. I'm going to pull up the rankings here. Kind of self-explanatory for what I think of Benavidez. I believe retirement should be next, but I will throw a name in there. But for Figueiredo, I think Moreno's the number one contender. I think that's the fight that they end up doing. He's got the win over Formiga and Kara France, and then the draw against Arskarov, who just beat Pantoja, which in my opinion makes the draw look even better because it was a controversial draw. I think you do these two. I think you do it soon. I like that style matchup. I think it's a fun fight. And I think Figueiredo is probably going to get it done. That's my early prediction on that. Wouldn't be surprised, though, if they go with Askarov as the pick. It would be a good matchup, too. And even Alex Perez is in the mix. He's a scary fight. I like Alex Perez right now. He's very interesting. Do I see him fighting next for the title, though? No, I don't think he has the name value yet, even though he did quickly beat Jussier Formiga with the leg kicks. He's a scary fight for Figueiredo, and I like that fight. Realistically, best opportunity to be victorious. I don't know why I like Perez. I think it's just his style, and he's got that ability to win by finish. But I think Askarov or Moreno will be next for Figueiredo. But I will throw a name for Joseph Benavidez. He's a legend of this sport, and I really would like him to get a final hurrah if he wants that. Now, who should it be against? I'm going to really go back a bit in the rankings and have to see. I mean, I don't want to throw him in there against Tyson Nam and get him starched. It's so tricky because, these guys are not the most well-known, but they're all so skilled of fighters. I think if you could give him Tim Elliott. I know he was on the same Ultimate Fighter. He may have been his coach on the Ultimate Fighter, or it might have been Cejudo. I don't remember off the top of my head. That could be a fight. You could give him Kai Kara France, maybe, or Pantoja, maybe. They're all tough fights for him, but I do believe if he ends up going out and getting knocked out by one of them, or dominated or brutally stopped, I think he should really consider calling it a career. He's 35 years old. He's at a weight class where speed kills, and you need to have a good chin for these quick, precise punches and kicks that are coming at you. And I don't know if his is still holding up. And that's just my opinion. And I really like Joseph Benavidez. He's an OG fighter that I've watched for so long. Since I've been a fan of the sport, I feel like he's been around that time. I mean, the smaller guys didn't even come into the UFC until maybe 2013, 2012. Top of my head, I don't remember. And as a fan of the sport since about 2008, 2009, as a young kid, Benavidez is one of the first very impressive guys at those lower weight classes. And I always feel like he's a pioneer. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer. May have never gotten the world title belt, but he is still one of the greatest flyweights of all time, without a doubt. Deiveson Figueiredo, congratulations. You are a monster. And I'm really excited to see what his title reign holds, because I believe it could be a long one. And he may cement himself as an all-time flyweight great, because I'm very impressed by him. Now, he does have one defeat, and he was injured. He took it on short notice. He just needed the money against Jussier Formiga. But at the end of the day, without that fight, he'd be undefeated. He's lost one time. And I think that if he fought Formiga again, it wouldn't be competitive. That's my opinion, and I think that it wouldn't be competitive at all, and I don't think that fight will happen again, though, because Formiga's on that tough losing streak. But if he turns it around, I definitely would be interested to see the rematch, and he can erase that loss. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is it for all the post-fight videos. See you guys in the next week's card pre-fight show and the predictions. It's going to be Whitaker versus Darren Till. It's a sick card. I cannot wait to talk about all those fights. Subscribe, like this video, like all the videos, watch them all. More content coming very soon. Peace out, guys.